Hello and thank you for joining us here on Rwanda Television. It's a pleasure to have your company tonight, and this is what we have coming up tonight. The Ngoma-Bugesera-Nyanza road that is currently under construction is at 80% completion. Residents who live near its establishment has greatly benefited them. Various foreigners commend the quality of made in Rwanda products and also say that it should be promoted at the international market because of its uniqueness. Now, young people who are on holidays say that the program themed in Intore mu Biruhuko helps them to learn more about the values of Rwandan culture and more. Globally, tensions are high along the Poland-Belarus border after two Belarusian helicopters entered Polish airspace. Warm welcome to the news in details. I'm Olive Nete. The Ngoma-Bugesera-Nyanza road that is currently under construction is at 80% completion. Residents who live near the road say that its establishment has greatly benefited them, especially those doing trade activities within those three districts. We have details on the story. This road connecting Nyanza and Bugesera districts has a length of 66.5 kilometers. Residents of those districts and people who use this road for various activities say that the completion of this road will bring a number of benefits, mostly for trade activities.
The road has helped us a lot. It eases transportation. People travel without difficulties. It was so hard before because it was like a forest and we would cross with fear because we thought that we may meet with thieves. But we thank President Paul Kagame for providing us with this road that we can use to travel safely and with no difficulties.
I use the road Ramiro to Kamabuye and also to Rwabusoro. It is a well-constructed road. It was difficult for us to travel from here to Nyamata, and additionally, we would face problems in transporting our products. But the construction of this road has assisted us greatly. Investors are now initiating projects here. Like now we have many agencies for transportation, while we only had one. Transport is affordable, and we use a short time to get to Nyanza, and we are truly grateful because we also have security. The asphalt road is being built by the government of Rwanda in collaboration with the World Bank. It is currently at 80% completion and is expected to be completed in 2024. Imena Munyampenda, the Director General at Rwanda Transport Development Agency, points out that apart from this Nyanza-Bugesera road, they also have started the construction activities of Ngoma-Ramiro road, and that all of these roads are supposed to be completed by next year.
The only challenge we face is about the budget for expropriation activities, but currently I guarantee you that we are left to do a very small section, and we believe that by next year we will be done.
The construction activities of Ngoma-Bugesera-Nyanza road started in 2019. Moving ahead, various foreigners commend the quality of made in Rwanda products and also say that it should be promoted at the international market because of its uniqueness. Adam Squizera with the report.
It has been 8 years since the government of Rwanda established a program to promote domestic production, or what is known as Made in Rwanda, whereas the purpose was to take steps that strengthen the culture of self-reliance, building a stable economy, and reduce the number of imports, especially industrial products. However, until now, at least 89% of the small and medium industries in the country are still facing the problem of insufficient domestic and foreign markets. Many of them don't even know the way they can use to exhibit their products abroad. For them, they think that it's a big deal. For that case, I think the government also should help us to know how we can promote our products to the foreign market as well.
The reason why we don't access the foreign markets, it's because we don't have any advanced idea of how we can make a proper marketing for our products.
Yasmin Thiam, a Senegalese fashion designer, is one of the foreigners who are determined to promote the Made in Rwanda products, especially in her home country of Senegal. Yasmin points out this as a way to promote the African products as one of the most important things this continent needs in its development.
La promotion du Made in Africa pour les Africains.
I started activities of promoting Africa's local-made products because I wanted to make it easier for those in Rwanda who like things from Senegal to find them easily, and also to help those in Senegal to find things here in Rwanda in an easy way, because it is important that we as Africans learn to love and use what we have made.
Within 1 year, Jasmine Thiam has been promoting and exhibiting Rwandan products in Senegal, affirms that this has made a significant impact.
L'impact il a été bon, surtout pour le café et le piment.
So far, it has created a positive impact, especially for crops such as coffee and pepper. The problem that we are facing today is in terms of logistics. It is sad that it is easy to send things from Africa to Europe or America, but you find that sending things between us African countries, it is hard. That's the problem that is currently hindering our activities.
À l'intérieur de l'Afrique, c'est vraiment le frein qui nous bloque.
The Made in Rwanda promotion program started as a campaign to encourage people to love and use the local-made products, which later, in 2018, became a government policy. Adams Kwizera, RTV News.
Thank you, Adams, for the report. Now, young people who are on holidays say that the program themed Intore mu Biruhuko helps them to learn more about the values of the Rwandan culture and also to get knowledge that may help them in the future. This was reiterated on Saturday while the program was initiated in Nyarugenge district of Kigali City. We have details on the story. During the holidays, a big number of children are found at Club Rafiki for various activities such as games and more. In addition to the games, the young people who join the club get also trainings in language skills and computer skills.
This helps me to learn computer skills and to get knowledge about technology in general, so that I may get skills that can be of assistance if I continue with tech in the future.
The game helps us a lot because it assists us to know Rwandan values and also helps us to abstain from bad habits. This helps us connect with other kids and we get more friends, and it also assists us not to involve in bad habits. The program dubbed Intore mu Biruhuko aims at helping young people learn about the Rwandan values and also to assist them to avoid engaging in bad habits. Omar Tuninseng-Muremyi, the coordinator of Club Rafiki, which hosts mostly young people, says that the holidays is the best time to sit with young people and educate them about various challenges that the youth are facing and also help them to overcome those challenges.
We are going to use this time to help the youth through entertainment, but also it will be a good time to educate them. They will also be trained about various things such as abstaining from drugs, about reproductive health. They will also be trained on how they can prevent the spread of HIV/AIDS and also how to reduce teen pregnancies. They will also get the opportunity to showcase their talent.
Eminga Bonziza, the executive administrator of Nyarugenge district, urged the youth to abstain from using drugs and instead aim to learn and be characterized by the Rwandan values.
Another thing is that it is a good opportunity to teach them about the values and prohibits of the Rwandan culture, because you may find that a big number of young people grow without having knowledge of their own culture, and yet the culture is the foundation of Rwanda.
These sports activities brings together young people and also give them the opportunity to showcase their talents, which is a way to help them develop their talents. And this may be a source of income for them, their families, and the country in general. Now, in matters related to trade, foreign exhibitors at the ongoing Expo Rwanda 2023 here in Kigali have been commending the way it was prepared, saying it showcases the country's ability to organize major events that provide many economic opportunities to both people in the country and beyond.
I am Muhammad Ibrahim, come to Rwanda in my factory, Citadel, Egypt. Welcome to people in Rwanda in here, Stand Egypt. Good quality, good price. Welcome to here.
My government of Pakistan invite me here, my embassy in Expo. I come is first time, but I get is very good experience here in Rwanda. Rwanda people is like my products, my traditional dresses, my shoes, my undergarments. Then I get is good experience here.
Biashara inaenda mzuri, ingawa mwitikio bado sio mkubwa sana.
Business is going well, and even though the turnout is currently not as high as we would like, we are happy that people are coming to see our products and expect the numbers to jump in the final days of the expo. I focused on bringing machines that chop up and blend vegetables in the kitchen to make things like the sort of soup they call isombe in Kinyarwanda and so on.
The Hotel of Milcolin celebrates a golden jubilee of 50 years and also its vital role in the development of the country and also particularly in the hospitality sector. Adam Squizera with the report.
Hotel de Milcolin is one of the first hotels to open in the city of Kigali, which made it famous both locally and internationally since it was built in 1973. Kabera Eric, an expert in the cinema industry in Rwanda, demonstrated his strong relationship with this hotel since it where some of the films he produced was made after the genocide against Tutsi.
It's worth noting that the celebration of Milcolin and my career, if you like, as a filmmaker, as a producer and director, I started, when I started, my office was here. And it's worth noting that when we made 100 Days, I had my office here, and I ended up having a sponsorship from the Hotel de Milcolin, which was owned by other people then, 2 rooms, that were my offices, my production offices and my assistant production office for 2 years. And that was a sponsorship for free. So that for me is a very deep connection to the Milcolin.
Claire Kangwaje, the general manager of Hotel de Milcolin, pointed out that in the last 50 years, this hotel has been operating in Rwanda. It has played a vital role in the development of the country in various sectors, including economy and the social welfare.
Today, Hotel de Milcolin has 144 employees, and all of them are Rwandans. More of that, we help other needy people, and we also pay school fees to various students across the country. And the most important thing, we also pay taxes.
Hotel de Milcolin was built and managed by Sabena, which later became SN Brussels Airlines in 2002. In 1984, it was expanded from 60 rooms to 112 rooms. Adams Kwizera, RTV News.
Thank you, Adams, for the report. Now, local residents in Nyaruguru district living close to the Nyungwe National Park have been complaining about the fact that there have been no developmental projects in the area derived from tourism. They are therefore asking the concerned authorities to take the steps to change that. Serge Honore with the report.
The trading center of Mujeni is located right next to the Nyungwe National Park in Nyabimata sector of Nyaruguru district in the southern province. But you would not be able to tell by looking at it that it has a lot of tourism potential. With more tourism in this area, we would certainly benefit because when tourists visit an area, they do not just come to see what we have to offer, but bring a lot with them as well. With tourists buying things here, it would be all the more reason to set up shops to meet that demand, hence the development. In the general area of the districts of Nyaruguru and Nyamagabe, where the Nyungwe National Park is located in the southern province, the only infrastructure that exists to boost tourism is found at Kitabi in Nyamagabe, with the residents of sectors like Ruheru, Nyabimata, Chivu and Muganza in Nyaruguru saying that should not be the case. It is unfortunate that we should be living so close to a forest like this and not benefit at all, when we who live here should be the ones to reap the benefits more than those farther away. We therefore need advocacy to see things change and are grateful when people like you visit us because that provides the opportunity for something to be done. We are very saddened by the situation and it is a major challenge for us, so we want investors to come here and see for themselves the opportunities that exist so that we too can develop. We are deeply saddened by this. Sure, we benefit from the nice atmosphere here, the rain and the cool breeze thanks to the trees in Nyungwe, so it hardly ever gets too hot. But obviously it would be even better if developmental projects were set up as well. The Nyungwe National Park is truly a marvel of nature with unique animal and plant life found nowhere else on earth, and some species exclusive to the part of the forest in Nyaruguru district. So officials at the Rwanda Development Board acknowledge that it has untapped potential when it comes to tourism, but they also point out that properly utilizing that potential will require the private sector to play its part as well. Nyungwe is one of the oldest rainforests in Africa.
Thank you, Serge. Now to entertainment news. A Jamaican-based group, Inner Circle, who is in Rwanda for the Hill Festival concert, expressed their feelings about being for the first time in Rwanda. Follow a detailed interview with our colleague Adam Squizera.
In the Caribbean and Jamaica, we know of Rwanda, the shining star now of Africa that everybody is saying. It's a very safe, clean, beautiful country. We know of that before we came, and when we are here now, we experience it. The people are extremely friendly and nice, for real. We're not just saying that.
Courteous.
Loving and wow.
Courteous,
My country is great and everything. Jamaica, we love Jamaica and we love the sand and the sea, but sometimes we can be a little bit unruly.
Always thought of bringing music from around the world together, and even though we haven't experienced a lot in Rwandan music, at present we still listen to some Afrobeat, so we put that in with what we do, but then the message, you guys have already got the message of togetherness, you already have that, so it's just a matter of getting everybody to understand the same idea.
You have to remember, Africa is the cradle of the music of the world. You know what I mean? We in the West were taken from Africa, as Bob Marley say, and brought to the Western side. Our music roots and everything, the world is Africa. African start with the drum, start with everything. Yeah.
So, the thing is for our young ones to see people like themselves, so in that respect, they can go towards something. What you see is what you go towards. If you don't see it, as we grew up in Jamaica and say, yeah, His Majesty, yes. So we see that as a beacon. Well, they have to take the history of what has gone before. And, as there's another set of people, as they say, never forget. So, yeah, you have to promote yourself and your thing, no matter what, So, to my young Rwandan musicians out there, take heed. You have all the bits and pieces to put it together. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, la long, long, long. Come on. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, la long, long, long.
Thank you for staying loyal to Rwanda Television. See you next.